Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks, and this is part 2 about engraving on a glass. And I put a link with like 6 different videos I've made how to make this round object look better. And I mentioned about putting blue tape on it, more blue tape than this so you won't run off the edge. And just lightly mark the tape and you'll be able to see. And then once if you have an extra glass, you can make like 4 logos on one glass, if you mess one up. And for the one I'm doing it for, I'm setting your duplicate distance at 0, 0 for a lot of reasons, because now we're going to take this and make a duplicate and then move it out of the way so we'll have it later. But this will not engrave very well because it's got a lot of white. And this is just like any other logo. It's pretty close, pretty good. But I'm not going to convert it or size it because it's only 2 by 2. So I'm going to go to Trace Bitmap, Outline Clip Art. It's going to take just a second. It's almost there. It's done it. I'm going to nudge it over, and that's my new logo. And you can see it's gotten rid of the white box, but we still have some black. So what we can do now is let's make our yellow box bigger. And we can break this one apart. And instead of getting rid of the white, most of the black is connected. So we're gonna move the black. So we're gonna take that line and try to move it. We're gonna take that bigger part and try to move it. You see what I mean? There's more white broken up than there is black. And we can zoom in here, and then all you have to do is take these Roman numerals, and I'm just hitting the right arrow key. You need to pretty much make sure you get them all because you don't want anything to look left out, and that's why I always make a copy, because I can go back and look at the original. And that's all we need. And look at that logo now. It was that easy. Let's take and delete that white, and then just kind of look at your logo and make sure everything is still there. It's like a clock with hands and Roman numerals. That part's there, our little white dots. So everything black will engrave, everything white or yellow will not. I'm going to Control G to group that together. We're going to go back to our glass. And I mentioned, you could do like a 2 by 2 logo on this glass. I wouldn't go much more because you're going to start. It doesn't hurt to have it go around the edges, but if you want the customer to be able to see it's still going to have a little bend in it, but I prefer not have it wrap around too far. So if you made this thing, I think they'd mentioned 3 by 3. First of all, it's going to take up all the glass. And one thing I've learned from customers is stuff, you don't want the logo all the way to the glass to top because the logo is actually going to etch it a little bit. Doesn't really make it rough, and I've got a video on that, on how to, clean that up. And matter of fact, I'll put a link to that one. I use a special kind of sandpaper that doesn't hurt the glass. But if you made this big, you're not going to really be able to see that B and the E. So if you go back to just like a 2 by 2, I think you're better off. And then watch the other videos on how to measure that. And I thought I had one with an Excel file, but I can't find it right now. If I find it, I'll send it to the person later. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.